Bonjour. How are you? 'Tis Thursday. Tomorrow is
Go Live Day.
Yes, and it's Friday as well, strangely enough as well. We'll go live at 5 tomorrow, as everybody knows, as hopefully you all know at this stage. Today we're going to talk about this, the Celtic Cask series. I put them up there because there's quite a lot of them in this month's auction. And down underneath we have the 21C. We mentioned the Irish Whiskey Awards the other day, and we were talking about the great efforts that Ali goes to in raising funds and organising all of that sort of stuff. And here's two of the examples of how good they can be. So the 21C, they were whiskies that were released for this
Whiskey Live.
For Whiskey Live, yeah. So we've got the 2018, 2019 and 2020 editions. So like the 2020 edition there's only 120 bottles. 2019 there's only 120 as well, and there's 75 on the 2018 bottles. They were a fantastic idea, fantastic concept of a product that celebrated all the brands that were at Whiskey Live, and again it shows the depth of reach that Celtic had when they can do these things, and they pull off these things so well. But above it is Celtic Cask, and I've been saying for quite some time that the Celtic Cask is probably one of the greatest collections out there. I mean, they're up on 50 something now. So
52.
No, 55, 56 patch. I bought 54 the other day when we were in Dublin.
Sorry, my bad.
53 or 54, I can't remember. A lot of it gets drank because it's such good whiskey. And again, Ali has, years of experience of curating these casks and putting them together. They're all small enough production runs as well. I mean, there's a Hain, number 1. And that was done bottled on 3rd of December 2012. And there's only that many bottles. There's only 711 bottles. But they've done it so well, and they've brought so many flavours. And if you come down here, Ellen, here, look. There's loads of the samples all along the stuff. What are you... here.
I was just taking it all in down here.
He's just hiding here, is he? No, put the key back. We need to do it.
Is that the key to your heart?
That's the key to my heart. Michael Cowman, come on up here then and talk to us, seeing as you were... How did he get in there? I didn't know he was hiding.
I paying rent.
Yeah. You're not paying enough, whatever it is. Michael, Celtic Cask, hell of a cask collection, aren't they?
Hell of a cask collection, and it's funny, you will see them around the world. You go into good whiskey bars around the world, and I remember going into one in the middle of nowhere in Dulstrom in South Africa, and they had a few Celtic casks.
You get paid to do that for a living, don't you? You get paid to go around the world and
drink whiskey.
Drink whiskey. Do nothing and drink whiskey.
Sorry, Michael.
But it is great that it's getting that reach around the world.
Yeah, and as we have Redacted, which is obviously an independent bottler, and very much
shameless plug.
But no, very much. The idea is, like we were talking about, there's not that many independent bottlers in Ireland, but the Celtic Cask was the first one essentially. Picking out the casks, and there's a wide variety, and they've rums and stuff as well, which are fantastic.
Brilliant, and he's done some of the ones that they've done are just phenomenal whiskies, but I don't think they get it. I wouldn't say there's too many people with a full set of them. I know a few publicans have a lot of them, but I actually don't know of anybody, and everybody raves about a Middleton Very Rare collection or any other collections. I think that'd be an uber rare one to have.
I don't think anyone would have it.
Yeah,
at
Celtic.
All,
I mean, Celtic themselves in the Celtic Whisky Bar and Larder in Clowney probably would be the closest, and I don't even know if they have as well. Charity. Speaking of charity endeavours.
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
You're looking fresh faced. Were you dunking yourself in cold water this morning?
I was out swimming,
In cold water?
Yeah. Well, it's not warm, it's the Irish Sea.
Is it not warm?
I mean, it's relative, I suppose, really, isn't it?
Yes. You're doing that as you do every year for November and Movember.
For Movember, yeah.
We're all delighted that you've decided not to do the shave. I mean, we both suffered that year when you convinced the world that we both needed to be cleanly shaved.
And I think you and I, Movember, the main charity areas are testicular cancer, prostate cancer and mental health. And my own mental health suffered so much that year from shaving my beard that I agreed I would never do it again. And I came home and Jen,
Did you think somebody
the long
broke into
suffering,
the house?
the long suffering, and I came in the door and she'd never seen me without the beard, and she just went, "Oh," which is never something you want to hear.
Do you know what? It's a testimony to you. In fairness, now I there must be talents somewhere within this that she stayed. Because that would have put the fear of God into anybody.
I can't make any comment on camera about that.
Right, okay, fair enough. Oh, it's down talent. But you're raising money for November. Where can people find you to give you money? You are, in fairness to you, you've been consistent. You haven't quite mastered day, night, going out, finding the water.
You know, as someone who used to be in the Navy, you would imagine I would have the tides mastered by now. But they are a difficult and tricky mistress. But
it's predictable. You know that they can predict the tides like decades in advance.
I'm going to say,
and you can't even.
I live in Drumcondra. Going down to Clontarf, if you go down at certain points, there's just no water. That's
Would
just
you
how
not
it is.
just go down to sort of Dublin Port and just off the end? Might be slightly dangerous. Big ships going all around your head and all that sort of stuff.
But the main thing is doing a dip every morning.
Yeah.
Have a few bottles in this month's auction as well. All the money goes to charity. If anyone wants to donate, they can go to my Instagram, which is the Cowman Show on Instagram. And a great show that it is.
Great show that it is, yeah.
And you can just donate there. But to this point, I've raised about €30,000 over the last few years for November.
Spectacular.
Which helps balance out all the evil.
You're not shy about talking. I'd say you've probably the most talked about
fake testicle in Ireland.
I wasn't going to be quite so crude, but I was going to mention it. You are, and fair dues to you, more power to your elbow, that you're out there talking to people and getting guys, because unfortunately, us big idiots that we are, men, we don't talk about stuff like that. We don't come out with it. We don't talk about our mental health. I've been very open that I said that I struggled really bad during COVID. I struggled really bad every month doing this job. That's the anxiety and everything gets the better of me. But it's great that there's guys like you out there leading the charge and hopefully raising a few pound for euros, Deutschmarks, guilders.
We'll take
yen,
whatever. We'll take whatever.
Bitcoin. Bitcoin's a good one to have at the minute.
Listen, great.
Good one to have at the minute.
If anyone wants to donate one Bitcoin, that'd be great.
And dollars, which are soon going to be worth about 4 shekels. On your Instagram page, did you say?
Yeah, there's a link there to the Movember, to the charity giving page, and everything goes directly to them.
Yeah, good on
all that kind of jazz.
You have come down and given us bottles that you want in this month's auction for your charity as well, and we're doing them, and we'll also donate the commission in that as well, to make sure that you get as much as humanly possible. I only ask one thing: will you stop calling down to us? I mean, like it's getting like beyond the joke here now. You know, you're sort of walking along and you're finding them loitering down between alleyways, and like, I'm just going to make sure that you've nothing stuffed up your jumper or anything.
Katie keeps giving me the free biscuits, so you know I just keep coming back.
Katie, stop
we
giving.
We like Michael round here.
Oh, do we?
Well, we do.
Yes, we do.
See, we like Michael.
Majority rules. Anthony,
no.
It's just great to be here. So, if you want to join our auction house,
he's coming on board. Just don't be under any illusion that this is a democracy in this place. This is an absolute dictatorship. It is.
No, we just let him think.
Yeah, that probably is that true as well. So look, back to Celtic Cask, great bottles. Ellie's waving at us. Come on up this way. You can come back up. You fucking get up. Get up there, you legend. We've the 21Cs, which again we're done for charity. We have Katie. You made what did you make? You made a promise to Ali last week at the Whiskey Awards that you wanted to do top up their funding a wee bit. So there's bottles from your own collection and from our own collection that are gone into this for Mary's Meals. And then there's Mr. Cowman's bottles are in as well. Did you bring many?
I brought loads.
Did you bring any that you paid for yourself? Oh,
why would you pay for things when you don't have
to? Right, that's it.
He's
we're
on
done.
a roll.
Michael's going to leave hopefully soon. Please let it be soon.
I just bring joy to his life.
We'll get some work done round here because you're like the Pied Piper and everybody's, oh Michael, would you like tea and coffee and everything else? Just get out. And biscuits. I mean, I don't even get biscuits, but you get biscuits. So until tomorrow, we're back tomorrow, and we'll talk about Michael's charity bottles again,
my charity bottles,
and Katie's charity bottles. And until then, bye. Say goodbye, Michael.
Bye, Michael.
No. Say goodbye, Michael. You're leaving. Bye, Michael. Bye.